Clearly, the watch is you know, a device that's going to be technology driven, but it also is going to be very stylish, and so it needs to be in that world and appealing to people that buy things for fashion.
Yeah, it's interesting. Mitchell, what do you make of them taking out this big ad in Vogue of all places?
I think it's a clear indication that it's more about fashion than function. You know, I think there have been reports that the actual functionality has been scaled back even from the original spec, and it looks like they're going to just make this the must-have accessory.
Yeah, so talk to me about this. I mean, does this signal a bigger move for Apple itself? I mean, Apple's always been sort of brand focused, but I wonder if this is a different take for them.
It is a bit of a different take, and it's Terra Nova for them. I think it is their first real big foray since the iPad, and you know, it's got to be a hit for them, and they're betting a lot on it. So it's pretty interesting that they're taking this this fashion look at it.
Tim, one of the things I wonder is if Apple's going to start to have a much more segmented product line at much different price points, is there any suggestion? What did you not know before you saw these ads?
Well, these ads just hit on the things.
You know a lot.
Well, they just hit on the things that we've seen before, the style of it all, and it's more about the placement in Vogue. They've been on the cover of Vogue in China. They've been doing things in Paris to try to get into the fashion world. I mean, there's some big questions that a lot of people want to know in March when they do this event that we believe will be about the watch, and that's pricing. We only know the base price. It'd be at $350, about $350.
Well, that's for the cheap edition.
That's the cheap edition, right,
yeah.
right. So then also we want to know how long the battery is going to last. I mean, is this going to be able to make it through the whole day? Tim Cook yesterday in London telling newspaper there that he wears it all day with the charge, and it goes, and that was a lot of people were looking at that. You know, the other thing is, you know, the case for why you're going to want this. Is it going to be just for style, or is there going to be functionality to it? And Apple really hasn't laid out the entire use case for it at this point. It's health, fitness, that sort of thing, but you know, why do you want to buy it?
Mitchell, is fashion enough to carry a brand to sell the millions of watches that they're going to need to sell to make this business work?
You know, I think initially it will be. I think that Apple has the kind of panache that will make people go out, and a certain class of people, the first early adopters, will go and buy it. I don't know if it's enough to carry it long term. I think it will have to have some useful functions to really make it a part of our day the way that so many of their other devices have become.
And would you expect to see more of these ads in other places? And what would that tell you, depending on where they appear, Mitchell?
Yeah, my guess is you're going to see a lot more ads. I think this probably early indication tells you that that is the way they're leaning. I would expect to see outdoor ads, a lot of print. I wouldn't be surprised to see some beautiful television pieces. And, you know, the thing is, they're betting so much on it. Every other major release that they've had since the Steve Jobs era has been the must-have device. And as you indicated, this is a little different. So I think they have a lot riding on it.